Hello guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the YouTube channel, and today we're going to be learning about jungle, mastering the jungle, and just going to start from basic jungle tips to going into more advanced jungle tips. What's up chat? How's it going? How many of you guys are new here? Hey Mike, Silas Jungle, I've been seeing it pop up in competitive and in high elo. What are your thoughts on it? I think Silas Jungle is really good if the enemy team has really OP ultis. Then you can be really versatile with, for example, taking a Jarvan ulti or a Sejuani ulti, or even like an Echo ulti, and then you can play differently based off of the different situations that you're provided with. Like for example, if the enemy team has like a Malphite, now you have an insane AP scaling Malphite ultimate that can one-shot carries. So I think it's good when the enemy team has really OP ultis. My first stream? Oh shit, nice, welcome. Do you think some scaling champs like Karthus or Mundo are good on this patch? If you can tell me some good champs for scaling. The best champs for scaling in low elo are going to be a Mumu. Like, usually champions with high CC, easy to engage, easy to execute abilities. That way, you're able to easily make sure that you can focus on other things like map awareness, game plan, looking at lane states to gank, and that allows you to just focus more on perfecting how to jungle, and you don't have to think about mechanics as much. Amumu's so bad at the moment, do not play him. He's actually the highest win rate in Iron, Bronze, and Silver for junglers. Evelyn's also really good in solo queue as well. Evelyn needs a little bit more mechanics to play because she is really squishy, pretty mechanically intensive, and is an assassin, so you need to understand how to play as an assassin. Oh, Warwick is also really good in low elo solo queue, so maybe you can try him out. But once you get into the higher elos, these lower elo R farm junglers or scaling junglers become less impactful. But in low elo, it's fine to go scaling. Really hard scaling in low elo won't get punished because enemy junglers don't necessarily invade all the time. And also games go really long, so games usually go 40-50 minutes. Or not 40-50 minutes, but some of the time, most of the games go 30-40 minutes in low elo. So right now, my tier list, if you're talking about high elo solo queue, is going to be Graves, Trundle, Olaf, Lee Sin, Elise if you have snowballing lanes, and Kindred. So let's take a look at the champions. So for low elo solo queue, I would recommend picking scaling champs with high CC, like Amumu. Echo is good because Echo scaling. Mundo is also good because Mundo is scaling. You just have really high impact when it comes to the teamfight phase, and you won't get punished early game, and that allows you to scale. Graves is good if you're good at good mechanically at playing AD carries and kind of like kiting and animation canceling and auto spacing with his autos. You're gonna need a few hundred games. Jarvan is good in high elo solo queue because Jarvan is a really good snowballer, plays for objective control, plays to start fights. Karthus kind of got nerfed, so I'm kind of staying away from Karthus. Kayn is really good in all elos because of the buff. His clear speed's increased, his scaling is better. In high elo solo queue, Kayn might not be as good depending on the team comp because you kind of need CC for Kayn to gank well. But in low elo, it's fine. You can free farm, free scale, and then be unkillable in late game. Kindred is good in all elos In lower elo, you have to have the mechanics to play him because Kindred needs to be able to kite, know her limits, and being able to auto space. Blue or red cane? Red cane is better most of the time, but blue cane is good if you're looking to assassinate. Lee Sin's always good. As long as you can play him very well, Lee Sin's always going to be good. Lee Sin is one of the highest skill cap champions. That means that he has the highest skill ceiling, so he's always going to be OP for the players that one-trick him. This might be a meme, but Malphite is the Bronze Zodia destroyer, you know, because most people in low elo play like full AD team comps. You just play stacking armor and you're unkillable, and it's a point and click AoE engage. I wouldn't recommend it in jungle as much as top lane, but if you want to play, if you're really in like the iron ranks and they're full AD, maybe try that out. It might be fun. Master Yi is probably good in low elo because you free scale, then you become a hyper carry. Nidalee is good in high elo, high mechanic champion, but she can snowball and dominate the game. Nocturne, Olaf, and Nunu, they're good all around in solo queue because Nocturne, Paranoia, people will just get chaotic and then they'll fight and then they'll die. Nunu is good for spam ganking in like the platinum, diamond range. It's even good in low elo too, because you just makes you focus on objective control, and that's what wins games. Olaf is really good in all elos all across the board. He's just the #1 1v1 bruiser, and if you use that to your advantage, you can secure dragons, you can secure heralds, you can secure invades, you can even level 1 invade, and your clear is good. So Pantheon is also a jungler that's kind of underrated right now. If you play him in low elo, he's really good because there's fights all over the map, and the gank setup's really easy. You pretty much just press W, it's a guaranteed CC, and then you also have the ulti global in case, like, say your bot lane's getting ganked. You counter gank with your ulti. Rek'Sai is really good in all elos. He's also a really strong 1v1 bruiser, has really good gank setup, can E-tunnel across multiple walls to get behind the enemy team. He only falls off if the enemy team has a lot of CC, and if the enemy team plays really coordinated. Rengar is the same way as Rek'Sai. Really strong 1v1 champion, really strong at assassinating. He only falls off if the enemy team is coordinated and knows how to peel you. Sejuani, I'd say, is kind of too nerfed right now. Not really good unless you have melee champions to combo with her. So like Irelia, Riven, Aatrox to stack that passive to get that insta stun. It's good. It's good if you are playing a supportive style where you're like you can trust your laners to do well. You want to get them ahead. I think set jungle, because of the nerfs, not as good anymore, but you still try them out. Good in situations, good flex if you have like a top laner you want to flex it. And then let's see, Sylas jungle, really good if they really OP ultis to steal. Darius jungle, I see a lot of people asking about Darius jungle. Darius jungle is actually not too bad in low elo because you can just get items. Now you have an execute for OP team fighting. I wouldn't recommend it in my elo because in high elo, it's really important for junglers to be mobile, and mobility is really important because you can hop over dragon walls, jungle walls, and set up ganks better. Whereas Darius, you're really reliant on taking flash ghost in the top lane, but in jungle you can only take flash, so it's gonna be smite flash. So you literally can only gank every 5 minutes some of the time, unless the enemy laner is just disrespecting your E range. Let's see. Trundle jungle is really good in all elos. Really strong 1v1, really strong gank setup, and he's really tanky. So if, for example, the enemy team has an Ornn, you can ulti the Ornn, you take all his stats, and now you're unkillable. You also destroy 80 bruisers. A lot of people don't know this, but Trundle's Q steals around 1580, and his Q gives him 3080. So for example, if he's fighting a Rengar or a Rek'Sai, he steals his 80 and takes his 80 for himself, and now you just win the fight because you basically have an 80 bonus. and he has a 80 deficit. And then you have the bonus attack speed from the W. The E is a really good gank setup, and the ulti just makes him insanely tanky. So I might have missed Fiddlesticks. Fiddlesticks jungle is pretty good. I haven't really tried him too much, so I don't have too much of an expert opinion about him. But I've seen him in lower ELO games. He's good at scaling. He's good at team fighting. Early game is where he's weak at, so I haven't seen him too much in high elo. But most definitely low elo, bronze, to like gold to plat, he's really good. Warwick is kind of like a low elo stomper too, because you have that extra move speed when chasing down low HP targets, and in lower elos people don't necessarily always think about that, and then you can get free kills that way. And also people disrespect his healing. Vi is also really good in low elo because of the point and click CC. CC is king in low elo games. Even Volibear is not bad too. Wukong and Xin Zhao are kind of like A, B tier, I'd say. But they do a lot of damage. They have decent clear, and they have some CC. Wukong especially has a lot of CC. Xin Zhao doesn't have as much CC, but he does a lot more damage than Wukong, and he's more early game snowbally, so you can try him out too. I'd say Zac is not really good in like diamond and up, but below diamond, below platinum, he's good because you get free scale, you have so much CC, you don't really do too much damage, but you're like a hyper tank. So try that out. I might have missed Eve, but I kind of went over Eve briefly there, where Eve is more of a champion where you can play as an assassin. You need some games on her, you need to learn her mechanics, to learn her trading patterns, and know her limits in order to succeed. So I wouldn't recommend it to like, you know, iron bronze players, but once you get comfortable with the champion, once you're a little bit higher rank and you learn jungle a little bit more, then you play that more. Okay, so here's a few things that I want to teach you guys when learning jungle for the first time. So this is going to be primarily focused for junglers in low elo, trying to get out of the gold rank, trying to climb to the diamond level. So here we're going to do a few things here. So we're going to make a custom lobby for 5v5, and I'll explain exactly why I'm doing that in a second. So for Lee Sin, we just do these runes, but that's not too important because we're going to be focusing on learning to rebind the camera keys and utilizing the camera keys while clearing, because what I see in junglers from literally every single elo that I've coached, even diamond junglers, even plat junglers, even grandmaster junglers, and especially the lower of the bracket, gold, silver, iron, bronze, most people don't know how to use the F keys effectively, and they haven't chosen to rebind them. So if you take a look here, you go to interface, or no, you go to hotkeys, and then you go to camera control, and you can see that my select ally 1, which is top lane, is mouse button 5, which is my upper mouse button. My select ally 2 is tab. You can change that to like something comfortable. It doesn't have to be mine exactly. Usually tab is scoreboard, but I have the tilde key as the scoreboard, so it's literally just swapped. And then select ally 3 is mouse button 4, which is bot lane. So if you take a look here, we just move it around so that this guy is here, Sivir is top, Malphite is bottom. So now, if I want to look at all my lanes, let me just fix this. So Shen should be right here. Shen should be mid. And then, there we go. Wait, this is Caitlyn. It's a little bit confusing because we're in a custom game, but here we go. We have it completed now. So bot lane, mid lane, top lane. And we just do this. And these are my mouse buttons, and this allows you to see what's going on in the game. Because what I see a lot of junglers do is they play the game spacebar locked, and you literally are not playing the game. You're just playing PvE, and you can do that in a custom game. And when you're clearing jungle camps, how you want to do it is when you're not focused on mechanically doing something intensive, you just look around the map. So I'm literally just auto-attacking the camps right now. So basically, not really doing anything intensive, looking around the map, looking at lane states, wave states. So checklist is wave states, is it gankable, are they low? And then when you're moving from red buff to blue buff, since Lee Sin wants to do a red-blue clear here, I just look around on the map. You can even use just click on the map to see which lanes are gankable. So top lane is being shoved into top tower. So top is probably not gankable, but if we want, we can invade his top camps because we have insane top priority. So that's kind of like what you want to think about when you're jungling, and especially using the hotkeys. And you just spacebar to go back to your camps. And literally what I recommend everybody doing, if they don't do this already on jungle, is set a timer for every 5 seconds to remind yourself to look at the minimap and use your F keys. So here's what we see. So we see that bot lane is being pushed in. So we just head over and we can look to gank bot lane. Another option is we could have looked to invade top jungle here, because my top has huge priority. Even though my mid is getting shoved in, we can look to gank mid too. But I just want to show you guys how looking at the map is gonna set me up for this bot gank. I know it's a bot game, but this is just an example of how you want to use your shift F keys. So we're gonna just gank this guy here when they walk up and hit tower. And we probably could have killed that guy too, but mission accomplished. Showed you guys a good example, and literally just as you're basing, you're really not doing too much. You can look at your lanes again and set up your next plan. So the next plan could be to dive top lane, for example. Is they're really low, if I go here, dive top lane here, we can kill the Renekton. Or next plan could be to gank bot lane again, because they're pushed in again. So we can also do that. And this is kind of like what you want to do when it comes to setting up that camera control, where you're always knowing what's going on in every single lane as a jungler. It's literally like playing with glasses on versus without glasses if you need the glasses, you know? Because then you can see like a mile away. You can see all your lanes. The other thing I want to show you guys is this little trick when trying to gank mid lane. Is when the enemy mid laner usually likes to ward this bush, right? But this ward doesn't really cover the ramp entrance. As you can see, there's like a fog of war of this line right here. So you can gank mid if you hug this wall like this, and this won't show you. So that's really important to understand in this game, because this will save you a lot of times from getting spotted from mid ward, and that allows you to get a really good gank off. So if I want to gank this Vlad, it's probably not going to work because he's too healthy and he's kind of close to his tower. But we got the pull, avoid the ward. Just an example. Hey guys, so that was the lesson. If you guys have any questions in chat, let me know. I'm just going to do a quick Q&A while we set up a 5v5 in-house. Yo Mike, no troll, I need your opinion on Skarner right now. Any tips you might have? I don't really like Skarner right now, to be honest. I'd recommend playing maybe a Mumu, but if you really have to play Skarner, then make sure that you're getting level 6, and after you get level 6 rush, Predator to your strongest lane, pair yourself with a strong damage laner, because you have a lot of CC but you have like no damage. So that's why I recommend a Mumu for low yield players, because he has a good balance of clear, scaling, CC, and you can even go AP Amumu if you feel like you're not doing enough damage. How do I feel about Kha'Zix? I don't like Kha'Zix too much unless they have squishy champions. I wouldn't recommend playing Kha'Zix all the time, because if you say you're against like a Malphite top, you're fucked. or you're against like a Rammus jungle, you're fucked. What would you get? What would I recommend against a Rengar jungle that stomps early game but always throws around mid late game? Try and stack dragons. 4 drags is the easy win condition for low elo players. Herald is really good if you can use the Herald to get full tower and get all the plates. That's nearly like 1k plus gold. Focus on objectives. Lead your kills into objectives. Make sure you stack those dragons. How do you snowball games with early game champs? Focus the towers down with heralds, dragons for stacking drags. After outer towers are all down, focus inner towers next. Make sure that you guys are coordinated for the dragon setup, and make sure you stack those dragons. Is Echo early game or late game? Echo is late game. His ulti cooldown goes down significantly once you hit level 3 rank ulti. Is Fiddlesticks OP? I wouldn't say he's OP. I think he's getting there once he gets one more buff, but I wouldn't say he's pick ban right now. I main Zach Nunu. What would be a third jungler pickup? Pick up a Mumu. I really recommend that. Top 3 junglers for solo queue. For high elo solo queue, I'd say it would be Lee Sin, Graves, and Olaf. For low elo, I would say it would be Amumu, Trundle, Kayn. Mike, you on Twitch after this? Yep, I'll be streaming on Twitch after this. Warwick is also good low elo. Honestly, you can play any jungler low elo as long as you're good at this champion, you're comfortable on the champion, you're having fun. Because the most important thing when playing low elo is having fun, because the games are really tilting there, man. Where rank is low elo? Anything below like plat, especially below gold. Alright guys, let's set up the 5v5 in-house. So we're just gonna make a room. It's gonna be ProGuides in-house. The password is gonna be 123, so it's just gonna be first come, first serve. And if we can get the game under 30 minutes, then we can probably do 2 of these. Hey, what's up, Mega? What do I think about Master Yi? I think Master Yi is really only good if you have Tarek on your team. Say something about Quinn, please. Haven't seen that champion in ages. I think him not answering Jack's questions mean Jax is trash in jungle. I wouldn't say Jax is B tier. I'd say he's like C tier, and only good if the enemy team is like really auto attack based. If enemy team is auto attack based, like you're against a Master Yi, then it's all the way up to A tier. If it's just a basic enemy team comp with like, you know, AP champions, then you're like down to C tier again. What do you do if you get invaded so much and you can't farm your camps? Well, most of the time, you can, if you win 1v1, just fight the guy, kill him if he's invading you. But if you can't do that, then go ditch that side of the map, go to the other side of the map, and take his jungle on the other side. Or just gank a lane on the other side. So in order to determine your roles, just be like mid prefer, AD carry prefer, and champ select. Kind of like back in season 6. Am I really a challenger? Yeah, I played pro in the competitive scene on P1, PSM, Team Liquid, Echo Fox, and then I played with TL a few months ago. I'm just decayed on this account, so that's why you guys see me as a lower rank. Let's see. What to ban? They banned my Lee Sin. Let's just ban someone Nivea. I was just subbing in for TL because they were having visa issues, so I was just helping out them out there, and got to play in a few matches as well. It was really fun. The time there was really nuts. I'm actually really glad that I was able to get that opportunity. Bard ban. Mordekaiser Joel. I tried it before actually. It's not bad. The clear is not bad. Urgot Joel's clear is not bad too. I wouldn't say they're like A tier or B tier, but they're still viable. They're banning Lee Sin Silas. Hmm. What Joel shall I play? Play some Echo Jungle. Or no, let's play some Kane.
Will you prove worthy? Probably not.
Let me look up a Kane build. I haven't tried Kane since he got kind of buffed. So I want to try out Kane. Check out a Kane build. So usually Kanes do these rune pages. Let's see. Yeah, this should be fine for now. So I go Q max, then W max. Would go Warrior, Basic, Black Cleaver, Death Stance, Services, GA. They have armor, or they have a lot of AD. This game looks like they have a lot of AD, so we can think about that. One thing that we don't have to go the Nimbus Cloak here. I just like Nimbus Cloak a lot for the extra mobility. I can also go the CDR rune page or the Lifestealing Domination rune page. So there's a few options. I like Nimbus Cloak though. Nimbus Cloak feels really nice. That boosts the move speed, allows you to make more outplay situations. Let's try it out. We're gonna go Ross. I really like Ross. Which skin is your guys' favorites? Soul Hunter or Odyssey? Or just classic? Yo, Q at 3, then W at 5. It's way better if you go red. I have heard of that, for sure. Actually, you guys know Eric Z Yang? He's he's a really good Kane player. He's actually my cousin. So he kind of taught me a little bit about Kane too. So let's just look at these runes. They're probably fine. How do you counter a really good Lee Sin player? You basically want to, well, at that point it's just better jungler, like understanding the game wins, um, like better gank setup, counter gank setup. But a good Lee Sin is really hard to beat because Lee Sin's just very balanced as a champion. The better you are at that champion, the better you are. So you literally just have to play better as a jungler, not as a champion. As a jungler, beat him with your wits and know when you win fights, know when you can counter gank fights, and take objectives. But in low elo, actually playing against Lee Sin's really easy. You just pick a scaling camp, and then you outscale him because the Lee Sin's not good enough to snowball. What is scaling? Scaling is stronger the champion. The later the game gets, the stronger the champion gets. Champions power level scale with time and levels. You just get more levels in gold and EXP and items throughout a game. So usually champions that are not so good without items are scaling champs. Or I might have said that wrong. So champions that are scaling need items in order to be good. Or need levels. Kindred's really viable. What do I think about Twitch jungle? A cheese jungler for sure. I made Kane for 2 seasons. He just got a buff, so he is viable. I think Rek'Sai is good. What does cheese mean? Cheese means, well, cheese has full of holes. So that means that like there's a lot of holes in its gameplay. So it's not balanced. It's literally like it's like you have to kind of, what's the right word for it? You kind of cheese them. There's not really a better word for cheese, but a separate word would be like kind of like alright, chat, help me out. Help me out. What's a good word for cheese? Cheese is cheese. It's hard to explain. You gotta be like sneaky. You gotta like be like cheap in your play, like level 2 gank on Twitch. Something out of the norm. It's troll, but it can work. That's good.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Like tricking them. Yeah, catching them off guard. True. Inconsistent but great upside. Yeah, those are all great. So we're gonna start red here.
Minions have spawned.
He's a league pro, not an English teacher. Kane's Clear also got sped up because of the jungle item changes too. So you always want to Q towards a wall so that your Q animation is cut. The clear is really insane now. Oh, is Caitlyn AFK? RIP. Let me reorganize this. Kali's mid. Now we have the F keys to see the lane states. You kind of don't really need to use potions on Kayn, because being below 30% HP gives you increased healing on your jungle passive. Oh fuck. So I'm trying to Q towards the wall so that the animation gets kind of like cut in half. Because notice how when you Q against the wall, oh, so these walls are a little bit too thin, so you need to make sure that the wall is like a little bit thicker. So like that. You don't go all the way. So excuse me, I haven't played Kayn in a while, but the concept is still there. See how that Q is instantly like cast? You just do a little bit more damage faster. Or it's the same damage, but you just do it faster. And now we can look at our lanes. E for the heal. So a good example is here. Just looking at our lanes. Always look at your lanes. Enemy is Shaco, looking to gank. We see Shaco there without red buff, so that means his camps should be up. So there's a counter jungling angle here. We can definitely counter jungle this. Oh, he actually did do red. It just expired, but this means that he started red buff instead of starting blue buff. And I can just counter jungle here. And we're gonna base now. We take that. We got a 36 CS to 20 right now. Blue Smite's really good on Kayn. Lets you get the long range ulti. Just gonna E through these walls. And run back to my bot camps. Use your Q and your E gives you more distance with E. That's true. I'm mainly using the E for healing during the first clear though. So now we can just do our camps here. I'm kind of just using the E for healing. And our goal is kind of to farm for Rost. And maybe we can camp set in a bit to get the form. Oh, there's a Shaco in my jungle. Got the small rafters, we take that. We want to gank top for sure, sometime soon. But I do want to get level 6 before I look for that gank.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
I actually look to counter jungle his rafters again. Kayn is really good at stealing rafters. He does them so fast. So we can look for counter jungle on rafters again. Now we're level 6. Enemy Shaco is level 4 or 5. Found a Shaco here. We can just keep counter jungling him. We do have ulti, so we don't have to be too scared. We're just getting the souls. Nice. That's a lot of souls. There's a Shaco here, but he's level 4, so I'm down to fight him. We're gonna ulti on him. And that's a little bit more souls. Oh. Can dodge that, take these plants. Orianna's coming up. But I think we can win this for sure. I need E in 1 second. Alright, that's fine. So here, I actually look for his red buff. I'm gonna ward that to spot him if he comes. And then we're gonna steal his red buff here. We need 100 gold for warrior, so we're gonna farm for warrior spike. Why I'm not going blue cane this game? I want to be really tanky. I want to be in a situation where I can like 1v5 start fights. So that's why I'm going Ross, and that's why I'm going the kind of like the 1v5 build instead of the assassin build. I think I'm gonna max Q this game just for clear speed. 'Cause I feel like if I do max W, it's good for like ganking and stuff. But I am farming a decent amount this game, so maxing Q will increase my clear speed. I can think about it a little bit more. We max Q for clear speed and doing objectives. I think that's better. Honestly, I do want to focus more on objectives instead of just being stronger for the fights and the ganks. So I want to look to do dragon here. So I think we're gonna look for dragon. We can even fight these guys. They walk up. I do want to do dragon here. We should turn here for sure. We have bot push. So that's why I'm kind of like focusing this drag. He's really low. Could went this way. Not sure. We can just gank the Zai instead. So you kind of live with like few HP. That's kind of unlucky. Nice. Got the shutdown. Oh, we got the blue cane because we got that kill. That's fine. We just need to wait 4 minutes. I like Ross more than blue cane, but if you're snowballing, then either's kind of fine. Oh, I thought he would go towards bottom lane. We can kind of chase him down because we have Nimbus Cloak here. That's why I love Nimbus Cloak. And then we take the blue buff here. E for healing. Going blue. Now we can max W. I'm just gonna farm. I can just E over here. Just dodge him. Maybe help out. Oh, Jesus. Alright, so I have flash. So I kind of trolled that. I should have helped out the Thresh a little bit earlier. Or I shouldn't have gone for the Gromp. Best thing probably would be to not go for the Gromp there. Arc Treads or Ninja Tabby? I think it's better to just go Phage since we have 1250 perfectly. Kinda have to wait 2 minutes. Kinda sucks, but I'm going the Black Cleaver build already, so it's better to wait. Their AD carry is really fed. I didn't realize he had that many kills in that fight. We should down Shaco. We can most definitely catch him. So we have E here. That's a fake. I knew that. 40 seconds on red form. The cooldown lowers because I got a little bit more souls. Take his camps. You can fight here a little bit. Look for Morgana. Ulti that. Oh, the lantern was a little bit too short. I was hoping the lantern would get me out of the Orianna ulti range, but since Thresh was too close, they should be able to get these double kill. Or Morgana flash, so you want to time flash here. What's up flash? Now we know 1680, 18 sup, and now we have Ross, so that entire time we were fighting for the first 13 minutes, we didn't even have Ross. And now we're going to be even more OP. Now we're kind of online. We can win any fight now. Rip on him. We're going to need some help killing the Saya. Now that we got Ross, I'm gonna level W. And I have a bunch of camps up. Gotta do my camps. Next drag's in 30 seconds. We should look for dragon. Play for dragon, guys. Gonna sweep this. Get mid control. Kind of bad that my mid laner wants to base when dragon's spawning in 5 seconds, but maybe it's better to just give up drag then. Yeah, I think it's better to give up drag. Give drag. Kind of sucks, but we're gonna have to give that up. Because my mid laner wants to base, so he should just base. Base. Since he has 1500 gold, that's like 5 kills worth of gold. We can look for a mid fight if they walk up. Nice. Really good Mega. That's how OP Ross W is with that knockup and the damage healing. And we have 2k gold in base now. We're just gonna farm his jungle. Just taking all his camps. It looks like they're coming for me now though. It's kind of easy for me to get away since I'm so slippery. Just base. Base here. We have Black Cleaver now. We can go GA next. We can dodge that. Gonna base. We can go GA or we can go Death Stance. Probably Death Stance. Or tries because they have CC on Morgana and they have a little bit CC on Ori and Shaco too. They need to be careful mid there. I think they lose that for sure. My AD carries AFK, what's going on? Is he lagging?
An ally has been slain.
He's been AFK for majority of this game, fortunately.
Your team has destroyed
We can kill this Orianna here. I don't think I need a magic resist this game. Oh shit. Holy shit, he has Bork already. So he's definitely really strong. I didn't think Set would be bottom, since GP's still top. That's a little bit unfortunate that we're playing the game 4v5. We can still win the 4v5 though.
A summoner has disconnected.
They're looking for Herald. Thresh has more CS off his support item than Caitlyn. That's kind of funny. We can look for the Herald here. It's 4v5, but I still feel like I'm strong enough to make up for the extra number. Oh, their AD carry played that well. I couldn't get my ulti off because of that flash. Man, these fights would be so easy if we had an AD carry. Oh, not bad.
Aced.
Dragon's in 10 seconds.
An ally has been slain.
So we're gonna go bot side here. Trying to get control of the dragon. I should have ultied Orianna to lifesteal off of her. Because I would have stole like around 21%. Okay, time to head bottom for dragon. I still have ulti, so I have the advantage in this next fight. Their Zaya's gonna be really fed though. We want to head for this dragon here. I'm gonna have to look to assassinate Zaya. I'll probably push out bottom too, since my AD carry is not alive to push out waves. So I can just take the extra lane farm. They're on it. It's only 2 of us right now though. We'd be fighting a 2v4. Oh jeez. Close.
An ally has been slain.
We almost won that 2v4.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
We got tower top too. And we just need 1,000 gold. I should have built 80 carry Thresh. Now you're good, Mega. It's good to have a tank on the team. Now we're gonna do blue. Now we're level 14. Once I get Death Stance, it's free win. We're just gonna farm waves since our AD carry is AFK. It's fine to take waves as a jungler. As long as you don't have the Monster Hunter debuff. We need 200 more gold to get that item that we need. Looks like they're coming out to stop me though. I should be fine. I can literally 1v4. Now we have the item that we need. Ooh, nice barrel. We're still okay. Oh, GB's TPing in. That's not good. I want a base here. Yeah. Because I have 2.5 gold in base. We should definitely take our base. That was a really good GP ult though. That kind of helped me out. My clear speed at this point in the game gets pretty insane because I have 40% CDR now. I think I'll just push bottom. Me trying to get bomb tower. Now we're 3 items, really scaled. Even dive this Orianna. I'm pretty sure I can just do this and heal up with my Q. I can hit tower here. Maybe I should base. We need to bait out the W. Once the W's down, then it's easy to beat this guy. Nice. So we baited out the set W. After that, it was easy win. Now we can base. Careful. Oh, what the? Not basing. I was reading chat. CDR means cooldown reduction. Now we go GA. And we should fight for this dragon. Is it set jungle? No, it's Shaco jungle. So let me move that. We're doing pretty good considering this is a 45. This does show that 45s are winnable though, which I like. Rip Kate. Set's top. We can take control of this drag. There's a Shaco. Mountain Drag's really good on me. I have a lot of defensive resistances already. Got his ulti for free. Got 2 ultis. Got a knock up. And we got 2 kills. Now we get bomb tower. You just ditch now, and we can take their blue buff. And we can just farm for GA. I'll be fine with my mana, because I just got blue buff now, and I also have my blue buff over here to refresh it. The reason why I don't want to go Trinity Force is because I'd be wasting the cooldown reduction. Also, Trinity Force is really expensive on cane. Black Cleaver is just usually the better item instead of Dream Force because you get the HP, AD. You don't really need the Sheen passive. And now we have GA. I'm just gonna stay a little bit because we can maybe look for a kill before I base. Oh no. No, Akali missed ulti too. We tried to 2v5 that and it almost worked. But they're not going to get any objectives from that, so it's completely fine because we literally killed their AD carry, their support, used all their abilities, and we're going to get bottom tower here. It was a little bit troll, I'm going to have to admit that, but not bad for a 2v5 situation. I ultied the wrong Shaco clone as well. I thought that was the real Shaco clone. Oh, careful there. And we get bottom tower, and they're shoved in now. Oh yeah, GP could have ultied as well, and then that would have been guaranteed fight. Didn't flash behind the Xayah. So the reason why I didn't want to use flash there, or main reason why it's not good to use flash there, is because we're not actually fighting for anything. We're just fighting for kills. Instead, I'd rather have flash to fight for like Baron setup, third dragon. So like for example, let's just show you guys what I mean by that right now. So let's just set up Baron for example. Let's just do Baron right now, and then this time I'm going to use flash to win the team fight, and then we're going to do Baron right after. They're going to sweep this. We're going to set up Baron. We have the pink ward on Baron already. We can even fight here on this Xayah when she walks here, or if they try and get vision. So we can just push down mid, look for team fight, and then Baron right after. And look for Set here as well. So I'm gonna look for Set. He's kind of scared now. We want to get mid prio. So Akali needs to be here. Because I want to be able to engage and look for a fight, but Akali's not with us. Okay, so after this mid wave, we can look for objective control. We can also look for a fight here. If they walk up, I can look for W. Okay. And then we want to sweep out this Baron, make them come in, make them use their blue trinkets, and then we turn after we take their vision. So now they're going to have to face check. Don't show Akali. And then because they have to face check here, we're just using vision control. Next mid wave that spawned, it's good to be on the mid wave. Because got ulti, so that's Xayah ulti. We take that. We can keep going. Get the Set here. Gonna heal off the Set. Oh, actually my ulti didn't go off instantly. Alright, Xayah no flash too. I still have ulti, so I can go on Xayah here. Oh, I don't have ulti. That's weird. The animation's kind of bugged. And we just leave. Not bad for a 45 fight. We got 3 kills. Oh, that's a Shaco kill for me. Wait, I guess my ulti got bugged because I couldn't cast on Xayah there. Let me just back. Gonna pink this bush just in case. We go Sterix. Just for more tankiness. No, I definitely did have 100 mana there. I think it's because my ulti got cancelled when I was in set, and it got a little bit bugged there. Because I had already casted at that fight, so I was actually confused why it showed that it's up. Zai's looking base, so oh, that's a set. Ooh. Like to fight this. Got Orianna ulti too. He's knocked up. Gotta be careful, guys. It's always a little bit hard to team fight without an AD carry, because AD carries just do so much damage late game. So we have to play team fights a little bit even better than they do. Oh no, he killed the Shaco clone, which feared me right before I was able to go on Zaya. That's unfortunate. Playing League on hard mode, trying to win a game without an AD carry. I think the game would be a lot easier if if it weren't for the AD carry DCing, and it was like a different role too. Because AD carry is the role that like is the strongest in the late game, and you kind of need the AD carry for damage output to take towers, to take objectives, and for objective controls. So now we're kind of just resulted in like constant fights, and eventually we're just gonna have to ace them and end the game. But until then, we're not gonna be able to make too much progress. Only reason why I don't want to go Spirit Visage is because main DPS on their team is Zaya. I don't really take any damage from Orianna because I just dodge all her abilities. I haven't gotten hit by a single Orianna ulti this game, and also it'd be overstacking on CDR, so it's kind of like a waste of a stat. Ori's never going to be in range to Q me, because if she ever is in range to Q me, then I probably already killed her by then. She's playing really scared, so that's why I don't really need it. They're setting up Baron now. We need to get mid prio. It's kind of a problem that Akali's not trying to pressure mid with me, so I'm kind of stuck pushing mid. There's Zaya's top lane, so I'm down to fight over here. I'm down to fight here, actually. Oh, never mind. Never mind, never mind. I did not see that set was already here. But this could be okay. Not okay. We didn't have GP TPing in, and Akali wasn't there right away. But I did get full build finally. The later this game goes, it's going to be even harder to win the 4v5 because the more useful every champion on the enemy team has. So it's going to be hard. We just need the Akali with us. I haven't seen an Akali on my stream in the last like 10 minutes. And it's already hard enough to fight without one of our carries in our base. We should look to fight here, because we just killed their set. I'm gonna try and chase down the Shaco here. But I don't want to use flash to do so. I think I just chase him down slowly like this and push them off of the dragon so we can get first dragon set up. Oh, there's Zaya. Knocked her up, I think. Alright, that's fine. We got Zaya R. We should look for drag here. They might come back, but if they come back, I'll have ulti in 17 seconds. Zaya has no ulti too, so we can definitely win the fight. Alright, retake that. I'm not gonna get any stronger this game, but same with their Zaya, I guess. They don't really have much healing, so LDR is better. We should just look to group mid. Or we can catch sideways first, and then look mid after. We have 2 Malins now, that's really good for me. Because I have a good amount of defensive stats already. So does Thresh. I don't really need to farm any more jungle camps. Oh, we should look top. I don't know where our Akali is though. We can look at Morgana here. Nice. I can chase. Oh, they got him though. Oh my god. So close. We almost won that 2v4. Me and GP versus like 4 of their champs. Akali's never with us. We definitely need to play with Akali. That's like our other carry. So either I'm gonna start grouping with Akali, or I'm just gonna start trying to micromanage that we just like stay together. So next Baron is 2 minutes. So we can look for Baron 2 minutes, and then Dragon for 4th Dragon soon. Yeah, unfortunately our Caitlyn is AFK. Baron spawning up. So when Baron spawn, it's best to have your TP guy bottom, because then he can apply pressure bottom, so that we can fight for Baron after. But this game is a little bit weird because we don't have an 80 carry, so our Baron threat is very low. I don't really have to farm anymore, but since no one's doing camps, I might as well just like clear them since there's nothing better to do. We look to fight mid on the mid wave. Alright, we finally have Akali with us. We just need to walk forward with this wave. And threaten maybe hitting mid tower. We can also head bottom here. Help out the GP.
Has been slain.
Oh, where's my team? Should be able to get out. Okay, okay. That was probably too far then. I'm not sure why Caitlyn AFK'd. Maybe it was internet DC. Probably internet problems.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret has been
GG. Unlucky. We'll never get ace on the bright side. It's all good. It's all good. Even though it was a 45, it was still a competitive game because it took the enemy team 44 minutes to end. So it means that we played pretty well on our side. It just gets harder to win the game as the game progresses in a 45 because each member becomes even more crucial to the game. One thing that we could have done to win more was that Akali should have dove in with me more when it came to assassinating the Xayah, because every single fight I would blow Xayah ultimate or Xayah flash, and then I wouldn't have enough damage in order to kill Xayah because I'm going the hybrid, kind of like tanky Kayn because we don't really have a frontliner. So I'm not going to have enough one-shot potential to kill Xayah, but Akali does because she does have Gunblade, Relnomicon, and Zhonya's for diving as well. So we need to dive together. That's the main thing. Kayn farm rate is insane. Kayn your movement, I missed your every ult. So that's kind of like why I didn't really build too much mad resist this game. Because I was literally dodging every single Orianna ulti. I didn't get hit by Orianna ult at once this game because Kayn is so mobile, has his Q to dodge it, has ulti to dodge it. So I was like, alright, I can probably skip mad resist. I can just literally dodge all the abilities. I'll dodge Orianna ulti. I'll pretty much try and avoid every single Q and Morgana binding as well. The only person that I can't dodge, because you can't dodge auto attacks, is Xayah. So I'm like, alright, we have to kill Xayah. If we kill Xayah, we win the game. But unfortunately, we just didn't have the tools to do that. Or we had the tools, but we didn't execute as well. And it was just 2 times harder because we didn't have an 80 carry. So that means that they have more people peeling for the Xayah instead of diving on it or 80 carry, because usually you'd have an 80 carry hyper carry too, and the enemy team is also trying to kill your 80 carry, so it makes it easier for you to kill the enemy 80 carry because not every resource is put into peeling for Xayah. But this game is kind of like that, where they have 4 peelers and 1 hyper carry, and we don't have any hyper carries. That's like an 80 range champ to hit towers to get Baron. So even if we won a fight, we weren't able to snowball into towers because we didn't have like a insane tower pusher like this Xayah. So it was pretty hard. So we do have 10 minutes left of today's class. If you guys want to play a 1v1 with me, I do have time for one 1v1 left. Please let me know your IGN in chat, and I'll invite you. Well, let's take a look at the damage graph. Holy shit, GP did so much damage here. I did a lot of damage. We just needed Akali to do a little bit more damage in order to make up for our 80 carry DCing. So if Akali was able to do a little bit more damage just from team fighting a little bit more, then the game would be a little bit more even. Alright, yo. I'll 1v1 you, Kled the champ. I see you spammed your name like 3 times. You also played really well that game. Let's do Summoner's Rift. Top lane, team size, 1. I made a tournament draft. Just blind pick, it's fine. Do blind pick. Kled the champ. If you're doing 1v2s, my IGN is Poseidon, bro Zeus. Feel free to pick any champion. I'm guessing you're gonna go an 80 champion, so I'm just gonna take armor. Let's try Aatrox. He can ghost me, but I hope he won't pick an AP champ since I'm taking armor. What am I drinking? It's just tea. Am I against Aatrox? Oh yeah, I am. He has Ignite actually. So here's how we're gonna abuse Ignite advantage. We're basically not gonna die to this Ignite all in. We're gonna fight until we have exactly enough gold to get another Doran's Blade, TP back, and then kill him. Yo, thank you, Kata.
Minions have spawned.
So how I want to play this matchup is trying to get level 2 advantage, and then fight him with level 2 advantage, and then same thing, try and get level 3 advantage, fight him with level 3 advantage. So I already won lane because I got the first auto on these minions. So I already have push here, and that's basically a winning lane because I'm gonna have level 2 advantage on the next wave. We don't have to go for that minion. Get an auto attack on him, just using our Q to farm, and you're literally playing for level 2 advantage. So now that I'm level 2, I pretty much win lane because I have push and I can zone him from creeps. He loses CS. He's gonna get level 2 a little bit later than I am. I kind of missed that, which didn't mean to. But since we're level 2, we just win. And he's fighting in a huge minion wave. So it doesn't even matter that he has Ignite advantage. We don't even have to chase him there. Like, I can make him miss a whole wave. So I could kill him there, but let's just do something a little bit more funny. We're just gonna make him pay for trying to go into that bush. And he's gonna wish that he died instead. Because now he's gonna lose all those creeps. And we're gonna get a free base. He's gonna lose the cannon creep. We're gonna get longsword. He's gonna lose even more minions. Now it's 13 CS to 3 CS. And here's the big catch. I still have TP. So I still have TP, so I can just take a trade to like 50% HP, TP back, and then automatically win the lane. This is the magical power of TP. So we dodge that Q. Now he has no Qs, so it's gonna be really easy for me to fight him. I could have just went in there actually. I can still go in here now. And we take that trade. And the wave's freezing to me. I have level advantage, item advantage, a little bit of HP advantage. We want to minimize the wave a little bit. Kind of bait out his Q here. That's fine. I actually messed up that trade there. But I have a potion ticking now. Whoops, missed that W as well. So he uses E to dash out. It's fine by me. I just need to be careful because he does have Ignite. So, and I don't have Flash, so he can one-shot me if he plays well. But I have a Jill get a free card, which is the TP. So I just need to win one more trade and then TP back. Oh, I might have inted it. I think I did int it. So I did int it there, because I actually expected that. Whereas like if he does land a ability me, he can just TP back, or he can come back and then ignite me. The lane's not over. Well, I guess in 1v1s it'd be over, but I think we should keep playing this out because I'm pretty sure I'm still winning since I do have more gold than he does. Although he did kill me, I do have more gold than he does because of the CS difference. And because now when I TP back, he's gonna lose some CS and I'm gonna get more CS in him. So it's gonna be close now. Because as I push this wave back, are you still in the game actually? We can see if he comes back. Because I'll have this wave in. Yeah, he's still in the game. Alright, good. So I have level 6 advantage now because of TP diff. Now he's here. He's W there, so he won't have W for this fight. We can kind of punish him under tower here. So it's actually fine if I just trade kind of like poorly for a bit here, because I'm going to base anyway. I have a huge wave under his tower, and this gives me a free base. And it lets me catch up in items. So since he has a little bit more gold than me when it comes to longswords, get a longsword here, and walk the lane. And now we're 42 CS to 20 CS, even though I messed up that one time. So it's even, and then this next fight is just going to be skill. Basically, whoever just lands more sweet spots will just win, because we're even in levels now. We're even in EXP. He might have Ignite advantage over me, so we have to be careful about that. We're just doing an extra 1v1 for those guys that just joined, since we didn't have time for another game. doing a fun 1v1 to end the stream. So he has no W here, so we can look to play quite aggressive. Because he has no Q. Actually, I like how he respects that. So really good by him to respect the Q. Level 7 now, so we should be a little bit careful. Play for level 7 as well. We can just back off. I probably didn't need an ulti there. Played that pretty well. Oh fuck. That flash. He thought that I was gonna flash forward. Alright, this 1v1 is getting a little bit long though, I'd have to say. I think he wins off of that. So he played well. I'm gonna have to base soon. Actually, that was a good trade. Maybe it's comebackable. He already used Ignite too. Alright, so now we can base if we want. We can give him that. Wave. This 1v1's actually intense. I know we're actually past 3 o'clock, but I kind of want to finish this 1v1 because Kled is playing it really well, and it can go either way right now. So I feel my competitive drive here, trying to win this 1v1. We are 20 CS up, so let's just do next kill wins. Let's just do next one kill wins. Let's just say that he already played. He already won the first kill, but still think it's pretty even though he has the item advantage there. Get push here. This Aatrox 1v1 is a huge skill matchup. I'm getting a lot of tower shots here. But I do have push in this lane. It's gonna be close. I can just play it safe too. And I could just get a free base here if I want. Or I can kind of like bait it out that I'm kind of basing. I don't know if he's watching the stream. We could camp this bush. Hopefully he's not watching the stream so he knows I'm not here. Or since he's looking to base too, and just get push here. Ooh, close. Haha, there we go. GG. And also, like, I also have TP here too. Like, say I want to like base and TP bottom, impact the map. I guess it is 1v1, so that's why he took Ignite. Alright, GG. That was fun. But props to you, man. You kind of cheesed me with that Ignite strategy, but you still played it really well. As the game progressed though, it was actually really fun. Just whoever hit more sweet spots, whoever dodged more Qs would win. So it was just a mechanic test matchup. But main things to cover this class in the jungle were a few things. is using the mouse buttons or set keybinds for the F keys. Remember that, guys? In the beginning of the lesson, we did the F keys. Make sure to sign the F keys and look at every single one of your lanes every few seconds when you're going in between camps. That's really important. And then also scaling junglers are good for low elo. It's really good in order to get out of low elo because usually games go long. Like for example, the custom game went 40 minutes. It was a 4v5 too, so we were able to stay in the game, make it a competitive game. Can we call that one a tie? Yeah, GG. It was just a good game. It doesn't necessarily matter who wins, who loses. Its main thing is that the games were really fun today, the in-house as well, because we were able to see like how strong Kane was in the champion, especially 45s. Hopefully the people that played in the houses finds a few things to improve on. For example, Kali trying to assassinate Zaya with me. I should have been careful. I should have made sure that Kali was with me more. For example, the top lane situation, GP should go bottom lane when Baron's up because Baron equals usually when Baron's up, it means that top laner with TP should go on the opposite side of the map to pressure, so that if they ever come to him, he can TP to Baron and we start Baron instantly. Or when they come to him, we just get Baron. Main thing is also, since we're going to be playing towards the Baron side, it's good if our split pusher is the one with TP. So in that game, Akali had Ignite. He shouldn't be bottom lane split pushing, should be GP instead. So that's the main thing. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching this stream. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to check out ProGuides.com. They do a lot of lessons like this every single day on their website. And check out my stream as well on twitch.tv/Mikeyeung. I'm actually going to start streaming right now. And yeah, I'll see you there in a few minutes. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching the stream. Have a good day, guys.